We're starting now. Good morning. This is the first interview with Share X Mobility, and we're hoping to teach people about electric cars in the Caribbean and in St. Martin in particular. Tell me, what's your name, sir?
Paul.
Paul. And how long have you been driving an electric car?
Wow.
In the Caribbean,
right.
specifically.
Well, the first car I bought from you, I drove it here for a while, about half a year maybe.
Okay.
And then I sent it to GEBE.
GEBE, okay.
Yeah, and that's where it's driving now.
Okay.
After that, I bought a car in Miami
Uh-huh.
and shipped it back home here.
Okay.
Yeah, that was not the Mitsubishi
No.
IMF, that was a Nissan Leaf.
Nissan Leaf, okay.
Yeah.
How old was the Nissan Leaf?
2016.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
More recent than the Mitsubishi.
Right.
And the Nissan Leaf, compare the two. Since you have experience with two cars now in St. Martin, compare the
Okay.
two.
If you want to drive, like from the Dutch side to the French side, up and down, and maybe do a little extra,
Mhm.
then the IMF is a little bit short on capacity,
Okay.
and the Nissan Leaf has that extra.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it differs about, depends on which model you buy.
Yes, of course.
About the 2016 and 2017 Nissan Leaf models, they still go about 150 kilometers.
150 kilometers. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
which
Good.
is really excellent for St. Martin.
And you see how many kilometers you get with the Mitsubishi at today, 2021.
Right now, it would be something like below 90.
Okay, below 90. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is with or without airco running?
Without.
Without airco running. Okay.
Yeah.
And what? So you chose the 2016 because it was a newer car, or because it goes farther? Is that why?
No, the reason is that you get steal over deals in
True.
the United States. Why is that? Because the newer model of the Nissan Leaf,
Yes.
they have extra capacity, and that's what people go for. I mean,
Okay.
you talk about 250 kilometers or more. The newer versions, they come out in 2018, 2019, and so on.
Mhm.
So if you select the ones with a little lower mileage capacity, and from 2006, people almost dump them because they they bought them because hey, it's
Yes.
nice to have an electric car, but hey, we can't really drive what we want to.
Yes.
In the States, it's all about
Yes.
distance mostly. So you can get those cars for $10,000, $11,000. We ship them here.
Hi, good morning.
Hi,
One
morning.
second.
So what was the reason for you getting the first electric car? What made you decide that electric cars were, when nobody else had them, and currently, or not currently, but previously there was no one able to repair them? What inspired the?
Yeah, well, you see, the thing is, my background is solar. I'm a solar panel installer, so that's an easy step to go from there to the electric car. You see the advantages, you understand how easy it is to generate electricity via solar panels,
Mhm.
and the next step is to put that energy in your car.
Okay.
And it paid out because I saved for 1 year with my Nissan Leaf. It's over $1,100 in 1 year, just 1 year. So it's,
Right. Have you had any problems with any of your vehicles?
none whatsoever, except the changing the tires.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and changing the 12-volt battery.
Okay. Yes. Yes. I just recently did that.
Right.
With one of the cars.
Other than that, it's just incredible maintenance free, I would say.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Have you found your cars on any specific, pick if there is anything that you find to be a disadvantage with them? Either one or both or another. Or if there isn't, then there isn't. But
Well, the only one I could think of is that when you really forget to charge your battery, and early in the morning, and you decide to go for a long ride, you said, and so you have to remind yourself to make sure that you, before you go on for a reasonable long trip, that you have enough capacity in your battery. That's basically
okay. You plug every night, I assume, or you
No, about every 3 days.
Okay. And is it you plug at home, or you plug at work, or you plug everywhere?
At home.
At home.
I have a charging station at home.
Okay.
Advertised on Google. Never had a client yet, but it's there.
Okay. All right. What area
Maho.
Maho. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody can come there and plug it in.
All right.
I have so much solar panels. Excess energy for now, it's even free. I wouldn't charge. So.
Okay. Okay. Good. And in case you don't know, we have a location in Simpson Bay at Commodore Suites or Market Garden over there. They have our signage there. And we ourselves also offer charging just on the other side of the next building there. There's an available plug and charger. We have the charger sitting there. So let's see. So you've seen two different cars. You've used them on in two different places in the Caribbean. How long do you think it will take before electric cars are everywhere or everyone knows about them and has them?
Well,
in the Caribbean.
In the Caribbean, things are going a little slower. It's like, yeah, it takes a little longer. I'm not sure what the reason is. Everywhere else it's going a little faster.
Yes. I've read that a lot of the laws are changing now where countries are stating they have deadlines when the petrol cars will no longer be manufactured and so on. And even,
Exactly.
what is it, Volkswagen has shifted.
Yep.
Finally, they're shifting
Right.
all the way. So I don't know. I think it's possible that, and then China, of course. You forget about America and Europe, but China is way ahead.
Oh yeah, way ahead, of course. Yeah. My brother lives in China, so he tells me the stories.
Yeah.
He was so lucky to invest in companies like NIO.
Yes.
Made a good bit of money. Boss is for $4. Yeah, now they went up to 60, back down to
Yes.
40 because there's a lot of
Still.
fluctuation, but still.
That's excellent. All right. I want to talk to your brother more then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, great. Did you have any recommendations for anyone in the Caribbean, what they should do if they're interested in an electric car? If you have any insight or tips?
Yeah, there is unfortunately not a dealer offering them on the market in Sint Maarten. So you have to do your own shipping, transportation, buying abroad. But it's easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
And some people maybe are afraid of the maintenance, electric cars, where do you repair them? Well, yeah, you have your usual little dents that you have in your daily traffic maneuvers, you can get that, but yeah, you fix it. And other than that, there is nothing really much to fix.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, if you have a really big accident and your battery would get damaged,
Yes.
yeah, you would have to replace your battery, and it's a big expense because that's probably the most expensive part of the car, the battery.
Yes.
Other than that, it's almost no risk. Almost. There is always a little risk that something of the electronics would fail, and then here you're stuck because what do you have to do? You have to ship back your car to the States to fix. But,
So that's an interesting point. You said the electronics could possibly fail. You had to replace the 12-volt battery.
Yes.
I know personally what can happen if the 12-volt battery has a problem, just like in a regular car.
Right.
So did you have an experience like that where the things were not operating, or
Well,
did you just notice?
that happened in my car in GEBE, and it's not really driving so much. I go there irregularly. Now with the COVID, I didn't go there for a while.
Of course.
People are driving it a little bit,
Okay.
but if you don't drive it for a good while, the battery just, goes down. Then you have to recharge it. That's all
Yes.
you have to do. But a battery that goes down, it's a lead acid.
Yes.
It reduces the life expectancy of the battery enormously.
Yes.
As it really drains out to zero. So then you have to replace it in a couple of months, half a year for sure, if that happens. So it's something.
My final question is reference to your business. What service or product do you have with your solar company that would be a perfect match for the electric car? Do you have any sort of coverage or protection or device that you sell currently?
Yes, I do. If you want to charge your car with solar,
Yes.
and that you do on the day, if possible, because then the sun is shining,
Yes.
I would have a perfect package. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, go ahead. I'm
So
sorry.
that would be for an electric car, you would need to charge it maybe, let's say, about 20 kilowatt hours a day.
Yes.
So to generate 20 kilowatt hours a day, you will need about 10 panels.
10 panels, okay.
And then you have a small inverter, and that's it.
Okay,
Yeah, that worked fine.
all right,
I mean,
excellent. And that goes on any roof?
It goes on any roof. You
Okay.
tie it grid tie to your system,
Yes.
your EDF or GEBE, you know, if you're on the Dutch side, the utility company.
Are
you
they,
grid tie it.
is that a difficult thing to do to?
No, it's not.
Do they penalize you for this?
No, they don't.
Neither company, EDF or?
No, the only thing is that they don't pay you back if you actually feed back into that grid, but you don't because you're using it to charge your car.
Got it.
You know, that's the good thing. And you charge your car for 4 hours, you do your, let's say from 10 to 2,
Yes.
nice sun, or somewhere on the day, and you're good to go. The rest of the energy will go into your house. You always have a fridge running or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, if there's excess energy generated, it will go back into the grid. And GB doesn't pay you for that. You kind of lose that.
Yeah.
And EDF does pay for it, but you have
Okay.
to set up
You have to set up an account.
something. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. Excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you for taking some time to talk to me. And have a good one.